This is part 4 of the Fire Sanctuary, and this part has my 2 favorite parts of this entire dungeon. But before we get to those, we have to chase this stupid Mogma through this underground area.
And what I don't understand is he'll come up here and he'll close a gate, and he'll trap himself in with us. And he doesn't want to fight a monster. He's scared of the monster, but then he traps himself into this little corner in this underground area.
He really didn't think this entire process through.
That's why we have the digging mitts and then the Mogma Mitts, and you guys have nothing, and you're still looking for treasure.
I will say, it looks like he found some treasure. He's got a backpack full of rupees.
Yeah, but you don't know. Is there rupees in there?
I think they are. Well, he'll turn around.
No, those are just like beads or something, man. He went to like, crap, what's it called? The Burger Street.
The Mardi Gras?
Yeah, Mardi Gras! Man, I couldn't think of it there for a second.
Yeah, he looks like he's prepared for Mardi Gras.
Yeah, I think those are beads. I don't think those are rupees.
He has the right colors. He has the right colors.
He does. That is true. That is true.
Now, I will give you absolute credit here, though. You catch him so much easier than I did.
Yeah, the trick is to kind of like set behind rocks and kind of just... You kind of got to hope, okay, he doesn't go this direction. You kind of got to guess, but yeah, you kind of just want to get behind those rocks right there and just kind of wait for him, I guess.
It worked out well because, man, I probably spent 10 minutes trying to get this stupid guy.
And then he kind of jumped right there, so that helped out a little bit. So
plus, you had a little bit of your stamina still, so you could sprint at him. As much as you can sprint when you're crawling around underground anyway.
Now, I really do like this one. The last guy we met was kind of a jerk. You know, he kind of lied to us, like kind of stabbed us in the back a little bit, even though we got what we wanted.
Yeah.
But this guy right here, I mean, he's a really friendly guy.
He is. He's like, as soon as he recognizes your mitt, your digging gloves, he's like, "Yep, I'm going to give you a present."
This is a guy I could go hang out and have a beer with, right there. I mean, that's that kind of guy right there.
We're having a beer with him right now.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess that's actually a good point. We are.
I mean, he's not drinking.
No.
But it's pretty cool though. Like you said, most of them have helped us, even though the one did try to screw us at first.
Yeah.
Because one of them gave us the mitts, one of them gave us the map. And now this one's giving us a piece of heart.
Oh, that's what we get right here. Piece of heart. Could not remember what this was actually.
Does it give us a complete heart container? I can't remember.
I'm not. I don't think it does. To be honest with you.
Well, we'll find out.
Yeah, we're gonna find out here pretty soon. No. While we wait. No, actually,
there you go.
There you go.
That was the first one.
We were close. We were really close.
I couldn't remember to be honest
either.
with you. But man, like I said, I struggled trying to capture that guy. What you said, like hide behind a rock and kind of hoping he doesn't.
Well, the very first time I played through this game, I struggled with him too. You just like you kind of gotta hide. You gotta be like really patient. Down there, as crazy as it sounds, and for as fast as they're moving, like you just gotta be really patient with those guys.
Patience has never been our strong suit.
No, it hasn't. Which is why I'm surprised I actually did well on that. And I'm gonna pat myself on the back because I think I did do pretty good.
I'll give you
on that.
If you weren't all the way over there, I'd pat you on the back too. Plus that's not our way. But
yeah.
But no,
but it's cool if you are like that.
Yes, not there's anything wrong with that. Of course. But
disclaimer.
But back to once again, man, the water drop in the lava. I'm just such a huge fan of that concept. I've said it, I think in 3 different parts of this video.
Yeah, I think you said it in each part. Do you want to say it again?
It just,
do you want to get out one more time?
Not till we ride it again.
Next time you're back. I really love this water part. And just this part 4, like I mean, not to like I guess down our own videos, but this part is kind of boring.
It's not the most exciting,
and so. And that's like, I mean, we're both fans of the Fire Sanctuary
in general.
Overall. I think in our dungeon ranking, it ended up 4th, but I think you had it 3rd, and I had 4th. And like, it's not a bad dungeon at all. There's just you get those dungeons while even though they're good, sometimes they're just a little boring. It's
just a slower paced dungeon. It feels like. But I did mention how it does have 2 of my favorite parts of the dungeon in this part of our video. This is one of them.
Oh, I love this part. I love it. And like, I don't understand how that rock is holding all that lava back. Like, there's only one rock right there.
You would think it would only fill in the cracks, not the entire the entire room.
Yeah.
But I just love like having to outrun this lava. It feels like something from like a Mario game or like Donkey Kong Country when you're trying to avoid the stuff that's coming at you.
And I love how close they make it because I'm doing like I didn't do my sprint right there. I'm getting pretty close. I'm using quite a bit of it.
Yeah.
But I mean, they still make it close, and I like that.
Just having that like sense of urgency. Yeah. To be perfectly honest, is not really there throughout a lot of the rest of this.
And then it come out of 3 statues right there. Just like an absolute beautiful graphic
we mentioned back in part 3, we were in a different area that had the 3 statues and how cool it looked, and they weren't even spitting out the lava. But then once you get that right there, oh man, it just. You get that lava coming out of there. It is a great visual. I agree.
Yeah. Well, what I love about this dungeon is how, like, when we do the water thing in the lava, and then we ride up the platform.
I love it too. You're absolutely right. It's such a cool concept. Clearly, we're being sarcastic. I mean, it is a cool concept. Don't get me wrong.
I was getting so excited. I was like trying to wait till I hit that water bulb, I guess, or whatever. But
And now we're coming up on the second part of this dungeon that we talked about earlier. We love so much. And not only is it one of our favorite parts of this dungeon, it's actually one of my favorite parts in the entire game. And I think it's Hick's.
Oh, it's my favorite part. It's not even close. Like, it's. I mean, it doesn't take that long. It's just like a little quick skydive. I kind of wuss out right here, apparently, but but no, I mean, it's a really quick part of the game. But I just absolutely love this part of the game. It's so awesome.
I do too.
I wish the ledge would have been a little bit higher, but oh well. And I love my parachute landing I use right here. Just smack right into the platform.
The depth perception was a little off right there.
I think I actually just didn't want to use my chute because I wanted to make sure that I hit it.
Yeah.
I actually think I did that on purpose.
I just love that whole scene of just jumping down, and that answers the riddle that we got earlier, saying you jump towards the one with the statue with the eyes closed.
Oh, I didn't even look at that.
And not the one with the eyes open.
I didn't look at the clue, which is probably what I did when I actually played the game the first time too. So
yeah, because the statue on the right side of that platform actually had its eyes open, and if you jump over there, you'll land in the lava.
I mean, it's like that was so cool right there, and like I just why didn't we do it more? You know, that's kind of something that really bothers me. I mean, that could have been a really cool concept. Used like in dungeons, more dungeons, and even outside the dungeons in this game.
Well, in the overworld, we use it a little more, like jumping off the bird to land on the islands, and that, or the sky islands, whatever you call
yeah, that's
those.
a little bit true there, a little bit true.
But to actually like do that in a dungeon,
and it's kind of like a puzzle that you have to do it.
And like I said, you're like, oh, it's the bridge of choice or whatever that little plaque said that you read. It was just like the entire little minute maybe long stretch was just really well done.
It was. I mean, it's just like, yeah, it's my favorite part. Well, sand ship and the whole sand. Was it the sand sea?
Sand sea.
I guess that's like my whole favorite area, but that's probably like my favorite like one little moment of the game.
Yeah, it's just such a nice
Except for
touch.
beating it every time.
Of course, there's always that.
And we have the Dark Little Outposts right here. Like these are actually what I hate about these guys have been tough the whole game.
Yeah, they have.
But these guys can also curse you. Yeah, I think. I'm guessing they can curse you.
I would,
because every dark curse. I'm not sure exactly which
we'll figure that out
it's
one of
called.
these days.
Yeah, we're already through part 4. We've not figured it out yet. So, but I think the guys can actually curse you too.
Thank goodness they did, man. But you're still better at fighting those guys. I try to like be too precise and try to.
Yeah.
You run there as soon as you get that open, you just swing away.
Well, that's the thing about Skyward Sword and the motion controls. Like, there's a lot of enemies. Like, you know, you can just go in there welling, and you'll eventually just get them.
Yeah.
And then there's other like enemies like a Ghirahim at the end of this boss where you have to be pretty precise to actually defeat them.
Yeah, Ghirahim, you can't just swing wildly at to beat him. That's for
and for a lot of people, like, it turned them off to this game. For me, I really wouldn't say I liked it. Yeah. But I try to like look past things like controls. I try to look past controls when I'm judging a game. And for me, it bothered me a little bit, but it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, we've kind of talked about it a little bit before. It's like, it's well implemented.
It is.
It's just well implemented.
I think Red and I were talking before this commentary. We both just love this room. I think any room where you get like a big windy staircase and it's tall and has a lot of verticality to it, it's just awesome.
Plus, it just, like, being in a big, wide open room like this, you can kind of hear like the wind.
Yeah, the wind in the background.
Kind of blowing through the room. It's just a very cool, like, epic feel to it when you're in a big, central, wide-open, like, staircase like that. I just love that feeling.
And they've used this before with the Earth Temple and Wind Waker, and also
which as much as we hate that dungeon.
Yeah. It's not the only thing we liked in that dungeon.
Exactly.
But and then also Hyrule Castle and Twilight Princess had that spiral staircase somewhere in the game.
Yep. It just makes it feel like you're approaching something epic, which we are.
Yeah.
We're getting closer.
Which I think was just like the boss key is I think when you get to the top of this area.
That's right.
I think we get the boss key. And I just can't believe I thought you could hook shot to that target right there, but apparently not.
I mean, you can get close. Hey, at least you use your...
Well, I wasn't on the corner of the platform, though, either, so you might have been able to do it.
So I was a little surprised when you jumped off the edge instead of trying again, but you may have not meant to jump off the edge.
No, I think I did.
I mean, it works out. We get back.
Once I figured I couldn't hit it, I was like, well, I'm just going to kind of drop down and circle around again.
It's easier.
Why would I not want to walk up a big spiral staircase again?
All we need is the Ocarina of Time boss music playing right now.
Oh, man. Now, why'd you have to go and do that to me, Red? Now this room sucks. This room, I liked it, and then you're like, gave me some potential for what this room could have been.
Anytime we're climbing up a staircase, I always think of that moment. But either way, this wraps up part 4 of the Fire Sanctuary.